Well, good morning, everybody. Hope you're all okay. I'm sorry if I don't look like a Bond girl this morning. I've just got out of the shower, so the hair's wet through. I've still not put a colour on it. I've left it. Um, it's I'm half and half whether to leave it to keep going grey. All up here, look. Here it's white and it's grey everywhere else. But on the ends, it's gone like a strange colour. So what I've done is I've bought one of the purpley coloured shampoos that's supposed to make the grey look nicer. So I thought, well, we'll go with that. Somebody said don't try the conditioner with it because you end up with like a purple rinse. Anybody of a certain age will know that pensioners years ago used to have like a blue rinse or a purple rinse. So I thought, no, I'll just use the shampoo and the ordinary conditioner. I think, is it Pantene or something? I'll have got it for a good price, you know me. Well, talking about a good price, well, I'm getting good. Yesterday we went to M&S food shop because I'd seen that you could get a Colin the Caterpillar little rolls, you know, like you have the chocolate rolls, Cadbury's. Well, they do packs now of Colin the Caterpillar. Anybody that's from another country, I'll explain. Colin the Caterpillar is a cake the shape of a caterpillar, and lots of people buy them and put candles on the top for birthdays. And you know, it's like a real big thing. Well, now they've come out with a box with, I think there's about 5 in, something like that, yeah. And so I thought I'll go and get some of those. And then, of course, the sensible me looked at the price, and it was, I think it was £5 for a box. And I just couldn't do it. I just could not bring myself to do it. And I thought, I know it's going to be good quality, because M&S are known for good quality, but I could not pay the £5 for Colin the Caterpillar cakes. Whether I'll succumb to them and stop being so mean, I don't know. Or is it a sensible head? It's not that I'm mean, it's just, I think, can it really be £5 for some little cakes? I'm not so sure. Anyway, that's that little story. But let me just explain to people that don't come from this country. There was a lot of controversy regarding Colin the Caterpillar cake because other supermarkets made caterpillar cakes with different names, and I think it all went to court because M&S wanted to protect Colin the Caterpillar. So only in this country could we have you know, supermarket wars over a caterpillar cake called Colin. But and it still makes me laugh. Anyway, I've had to it's 7:15 in the morning. I've had to hop on and do this quick because I did filming yesterday, and I couldn't stop coughing, and a couple of coughs are fine, but there was more. So I thought, no, you know, I know I like to do everything ad hoc and I like to do it all true to form, but no, I thought, you're not watching that. I'm not going to do that to you. On the other side of the scale in this country, we've got a shop that isn't everywhere in the country, but if you've got one near, you're very lucky. It's called Heron Foods. Now, a lot of people in this country are very snobby, and they wouldn't go in Heron Foods. And I know that you know, there's a lot of pressure sometimes in keeping up appearances. So anyway, I always go off at tangents. Somebody was telling me the other day that she'd been into Bernardo's and she was buying something, and she'd got a friend who was very upwardly mobile, and you know, everything was beneath her. And one particular day she tapped on the window to this lady who was telling me, the woman who thought she was above everybody, tapped on the window to this lady that was in Bernardo's, and she went out to her and she said, you know, what you doing in there? What you doing buying second-hand clothes? You know, you've really let me down, and you shouldn't be buying second-hand clothes. And she really tore her off a strip. So the lady who I was talking to will not suffer fools gladly. She's a very kind, caring person, but she retaliated. And well, I can't actually say the words that she said. Now, this lady is a lovely lady, and you would never expect her to come out with what she did. But she did say to her, yes, I do buy second hand. My husband's died. I'm on a very tight budget, and I'm quite happy to have second hand because I remember where I came from, where people wouldn't talk to me because I came from a part that people look down on, and you know, parents would say don't play with them, they come from this particular part. And she said to her, well, I am buying second hand, but at least I haven't had second hand. And then she said, I won't say it, but meaning men that had been with lots of women. So it just made me smile because, you know, it just goes to show that you still get people who like to keep the status to a certain level. I think as long as you're clean and you pay your bills, that's fine. But it just amuses me. You know, people amuse me so much because we all end up doing things like it at times, and you think, what are you doing? Is it, you know, it's not real. Anyway, going off at tangents. What did I do? So I nipped into Heron, and I haven't got the receipt, but they've got loads of stuff in at really good prices, and they do sell good brands. So here I've got this. I thought, you know, if I'm in a rush, you've got your rice in here, and you've also got your spice mix, and I think these are quite expensive normally. And let me just have a look. They're till November this year, so it's not a really short date stamp. And it's called the Spice Tailor. And like I say, I think they're a lot of money. Well, I paid 79p for this, and I think I got 3 of them because I thought, well, you know, for the rice alone, you wouldn't get that, would you? And if I'm in a rush, it's a quick meal. Talking about Colin the Caterpillar cake, well, I ended up with something. Normally I make my cakes and I don't use boxes, but when I saw these, I thought, yeah. So they bought a theme out called Old School Cake Mix, and this is the chocolate cake. Now these are usually quite expensive, and I think this was 79p as well. So I thought I'm definitely going to take that. So I've got a couple of those as well. Sorry if my voice is a bit croaky, it's early in the morning. And I also got this, and I think this was the magic number 79p. So it's tomato ketchup with pickle, you know, the pickle flavour. So it's probably got, you know, bits of gherkin chopped up or something. It's all smooth. You know, it's got no bits in or anything. So I thought that would be something that's different. So I got that, and I got this barbecue sauce. I think that was 39p. I thought that would be lovely. So that's my little purchases that I thought you might like to see. I thought I'd finish this, but I've carried on going over around the sides with the colour changing wool that I got off of my friend that sent a load of craft items. I thought that'll just go nice on the edge, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going round and increasing every now and again. No pattern, but it'll be nice, possibly for Ivy, if they come round, she can pop it over her knees. We didn't go to the barbecue at the weekend because I've been asking for rain and it rained. So we didn't go to the barbecue, but Noah went to football in the morning. We were going to go round at 5 o'clock for the barbecue, and it was chucking it down. So whilst Noah was out footballing, I nipped round twice to play with Ivy. So we made some necklaces. I made a green one and she made a pretty pink one, which, you know, I'm not surprised at. She loves pink. So I enjoyed that. It was lovely. Shame about the barbecue, but you can't have everything, can you? So there we are. That's possibly going to be a bag. I'm not sure. I think I might have shown you that the other day. I've not got any further on with the patchwork. I've done a little bit more knitting, but not a lot. We've been so busy just lately. You know, the other day we were moving things in the tea room, the room at the back. What a catastrophe. So I've got a massive pot, and I mean massive, full of aloe vera. I just want to wave and say aloe vera because I'm childlike. So on the table in the tea room, we'd got a massive pot with Vera growing all out from every angle. It was taking the whole of the table over, and I've been saying to my husband, must try and repot it and take some of the babies off of the side. Anyway, I repotted it, well, my husband did, quicker than what we thought. He put it on a chair that wasn't really safe because the plant was so heavy, and it toppled over. And yeah, you've guessed it, I'd just watered it. So there was a sludgy mess all over a cream carpet. It had gone everywhere. And there was bits of gravel in it as well, because that's what I did, because, you know, I thought it needs plenty of drainage, being a plant from a hot country. So we'd got gravel, soil, mud, all over the cream carpet, all over a little rug as well. So we had to move everything out from round there, and of course, you know, I'm not a minimalist, never will be. I'm going to fight the good fight for maximalists. So we had to move everything out, and then luckily in the summer house I've got a carpet shampooer. So out came the carpet shampooer. I'd just got enough shampoo to do the carpet. Anyway, that took us hours. So I was a little bit late been able to put a video together. So usually I keep a video back for if I'm too busy, and I can pop it up for you early in the morning. So you know, it wasn't going to happen. So that's why I've had to do this today, real time. I'm going to put it up in a minute. So yeah, all the sludge and everything. Anyway, we're all back to normal now, as normal as we can be. All the aloe vera is outside, and it's in the naughty corner, and we've told it to think about its actions. But all its babies are safe. We've put all them into pots. We've got loads of them. They'll go to a charity shop. But there we are. That's my life in a nutshell. Lots of love, everybody. Thanks for returning, and thanks for new subscribers. Thank you for my friends that have been with me from the start. You know who you are, and you're blooming lovely. Right. Bye.